We start at 125, and it is a tremendous matchup of undefeated, identical records, but we have a senior versus a freshman.
Well, it's pretty unusual that a guy just comes in and really just puts all those wins on the board.
Earlier, we had a chance to talk to both wrestlers.
You're the veteran at 125 pounds. You're a senior this year, All-American, national champion, and an opportunity to go for your third Big Ten championship today. Give us your thoughts about this match.
Yeah, I'm really excited. You know, Matt McDonough from Iowa, he's, you know, a really tough competitor. He gets after it, and I'm really excited to go out there and wrestle that guy. You know, I want to have a high-paced match, and so does he, so it should be really exciting.
Matt, people in Iowa know you as a three-time state champion, and here you are, you're making your name known in the Big Ten and on the national scene. You're ranked number 3 in the country, you're undefeated, and your thoughts about your freshman year up to date?
Well, you know, I'm just trying to go out there and wrestle as hard as I can and do what I can for the team. All the training you put in and all the hard work you put in, it really makes you have a little bit more of a chip on your shoulder out there and want to get every single win and wrestle every single minute of every match hard as you can.
A battle of undefeated wrestlers. Senior Angel Escobedo, freshman Matt McDonough. They're undefeated, they're 32-0, and they're going for a Big Ten championship. You're looking at Matt McDonough. Last year, he was at 133 in his redshirt year. Cuts down to 125 because he says, I want this shot right here. And here we go, he's got his shot.
I tell you, he's really, if Escobedo says he wants to go a high-paced match, and he looks like he's coming out there to try to control right away. He's going to get one just because I think both guys are capable of doing a lot of different holds, a lot of scrambling. You're not going to see just somebody technically, tactically trying to win a 2-1 match here. So, you know, I'd be surprised if they don't really get after it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been looking forward to this match the whole tournament. I think this one is worth the price of admission. A lot of anticipation, you know, very high-paced styles, just different.
And some would say McDonough is extended, but he has made a living out of pulling it in from that point.
He's pulling in right now, but he can tell he's not pulling a normal hip in. Otherwise, he would have already done it. He's got a guy that's got a lot of quality, but he did get it, and he's going to get. No, he didn't. He did a great job of keeping that far leg away. So McDonough did pull it in, but it's still on the edge of the mat. This mat is really big because you can wrestle all the way out of bounds until both wrestlers are completely out of bounds. There it shows you the type of quality you're going to have in scrambles because look, they're going in circles. They're going in circles.
Angel Escobedo from Griffith, Indiana. He was a 4-time state champion. Matt McDonough from Linn-Mar High School in Marion, Iowa, was a 3-time state champion in Iowa. Great scramble position. There's Dwayne Goldman, NCAA champion for the coach here. Dan Gable at Iowa has 6 head coaches in the Big Ten wrestled for the coach. And with Dan Gable and Joe Gibbons, there's Terry Brands and Mike Zadek in the corner for Iowa. A little blood action on Matt McDonough here. These two have never met. McDonough and Escobedo. Escobedo won the NCAAs as a sophomore. He's a 3-time All-American. Both these guys have been on a roll. Escobedo has picked up bonus points in his last 9 matches. McDonough is on a roll as well because he's picked up bonus points in his last 7 matches. They haven't even been close with their competition until this point. There's your national rankings by Intermat running below the screen. We'll do that at every weight class, the national rankings, going into the NCAA championships after the conference tournaments.
Well, I'm glad that the referees are looking for stalemate situations, not let a lot of time go by. Good shot by Escobedo. Great hips action, even though he has a good chance to even score here. Most guys would have been on their butt there. McDonough had a great reaction, and he's going to have a chance to
Stalemate neutral.
Mike McCormick, the dentist during the week and one of the top officials in the nation on the weekends from Virginia, is the head official, Mike McCormick.
Yeah, it's amazing that we're already down to 30 seconds left in this first period because there hasn't been a whole lot of close to scoring action, but at the same time, there has been action. It kind of shows you the quality that you have here right now.
Matt McDonough, the freshman's made it through the entire regular season of his redshirt freshman season undefeated, and now is in the finals of the Big Ten tournament against three-time All-American NCAA champion Angel Escobedo. As the time runs out here, we end the first period knotted at 0.
Stop, guys.
Dan, I kind of noticed later in the match there, Escobedo starting to respect McDonough's length. He doesn't want to let him back in on that leg. Matt's real strong in that position. He gets his hands locked. He's got a great chance of taking it down.
Well, he put a lot of weight on that hip right away. He really sagged. He didn't really. He obviously has done some homework about him because he is good at cutting the corners here.
Saw a shot of Dwayne Goldman in his 18th season as the head coach at Indiana. Also sitting in the corner, two-time NCAA champion Joe Dubuque, back at his alma mater in his first season as assistant coach. You bet he's in the room every day wrestling with Escobedo.
Get your feet.
McDonough been good all year long in the top position.
Action, let's go, action.
Escobedo's just really trying to hold his position right here. He's not really trying to make unnecessary moves. But he's doing a little leg situation there that McDonough counters well.
Still green, still green, still green.
And this is where Escobedo's a good rider, and so he's actually losing some riding time here, only from the standpoint that McDonough is getting a lot of riding time built up.
You see the riding time. Matt McDonough is building it up. It says Iowa in the blue right there on the right-hand side of the line at the top. When he gets over a minute, and if he's able to maintain a minute of riding time, he'll get an extra point at the end of the match.
The only thing I noticed about Escobedo is that it's almost like when you're taking him down, like when he was riding there, he doesn't just go right to his butt. He's able to hip heist up and get those legs free, and so McDonough doesn't really get the control that he needs, whether it's riding or whether it's a takedown situation where you have to hurry to get a takedown. Escobedo has that national championship movement that it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this, McDonough's kind of acting like a senior here. He's kind of baiting him into this riding time. They went over a minute without a stop in the action.
Well, he's got a minute 12, and there's the escape for Angel Escobedo to go up 1-0.
I think this next 30 seconds are really crucial to the match here, unless both guys just jockey for position. Esposito can score in a quick shot. Looks like McDonough takes him a little while. He doesn't get the quick, explosive movement, whereas Esposito has a quick double leg that just works just like that.
Neutral.
He switched off to the head to the outside. McDonough cuts the corner well.
Neutral.
There's Terry Brands in the corner. His brother Tom, the head coach.
Looks like he's got that cradle lock there.
Doesn't have it locked up.
He had it for just a moment, right, and he got it broke.
There's the end of the second period.
Iowa, top, bottom, neutral.
It'll be McDonough's choice. He chooses down. His opportunity to try to get out inside 12 seconds and have riding time.
Well, Escobedo really could ride him the whole time and not get riding time here. So, and Escobedo is a very capable rider, but I don't think he's thinking of that right now just because of that. He is staying behind the arms well, hanging on. McDonough kind of plays the game there, kind of showing that the hands are locked.
Go, guys, action. Neutral.
57 seconds, he got it under 1 minute. That was the objective of Angel Escobedo, and it comes back to their feet. Neither wrestler scored in the first period. It was 0-0. Each wrestler an escape. 1-1 in the third period.
I tell you, both wrestlers are really wrestling hard, but there's not a lot of points on the scoreboard, but it just kind of shows you the quality.
Yeah, because you'd guess that there'd be a lot of points being scored by these two.
And there's 2 points, I believe. And
2 points.
got a whip over there. Big 2-point whip over.
You see
Whip over slide by.
You see the red ankle band on Angel Escobedo and the red bar above his name, the gold bar above McDonough. He's wearing the green ankle band. It's 3-1 Escobedo with that takedown in the third period.
And with only 50 seconds left, he's a good rider. He's going to waste, he's going to be able to stay in there unless he lets him go.
1 point escape
and
for
now we'll see,
McDonough.
we've got 40 seconds to go. And there's been no stall call so far. He's on the edge.
both these wrestlers, the kind of time just runs out on them. They don't.
There's a lot at stake right now in these next 30 seconds for both wrestlers. A lot at stake.
There's that quickness you're talking about from senior.
2 points.
Yeah. All this is happening on the edge of the mat, Dan.
Yep, and he's got a cradle locked up, and he got a reversal.
Reversal,
Yep,
2.
So 5-4, so
Dwayne Goldman, 18th year.
popped his
Terry
knee a little bit.
Brands, the man in the corner.
So what do? You got to let him up and take him down, I guess, to get a you know, unless you have a real quick tilt that you can count on. But I think I haven't seen that quick tilt all year, but you never know.
He reached back for the leg, but afterwards. All right, optional start.
Good look at
Optional start
McDonough.
coming.
Angel
You understand?
Escobedo.
He's going to let him go.
Neutral.
Now he's going to have to go. He's going to have to clear his head. He's going to have a hard time because the guy can back up and run, and he's going to end up losing for the first time here in his entire career.
Escobedo, the champion for the 3rd time, a 3-time Big Ten champion. He stays undefeated. There's Coach Goldman. Matt McDonough, very disappointed. His first loss. What a freshman. What a senior. Angel Escobedo, 3-time Big Ten champion. Indiana strikes first and gets a Big Ten champion.